Hello, this is Kevon with Dr. Flue, your chimney service. First picture that we're looking at is, well, this whole video is related to the wood fireplace. First picture is of the smoke shelf. This picture is taken looking down. The area where my mouse is actually the damper. This is creosote or debris, little pieces of mortar that have fallen out of the chimney and came down. Next picture is the first flue tile. The flue tile is what actually contains the smoke. This is the smoke chamber. The chamber is the funnel to the flue. You have a large firebox and a relatively small flue. That difference is the smoke chamber, and its job is to be a smooth transition to the flue. Between the first and second tile, we can see this area here. Although there is a lot of creosote still in the chimney, I can see that the mortar joint is missing. That will allow creosote out into the structure. Warning signs of that would be an odor when you use it, maybe in the dining room area, second story, or even the basement. It would let smoke out of the flue and back into the house. Between the second and third tile, we have a vertical crack, as well as a missing mortar joint below it. A vertical crack is a sign of thermal shock. Thermal shock would occur when creosote in the chimney actually catches fire and burns at a very high temperature and very rapidly. Normal flue temperatures may be around 400 to 600 degrees. During a chimney fire, temperatures can exceed 1600 or 1800 very easily. Following this crack up on the third tile, you can see also this clean spot here, which indicates chipping. So that will also tell me that this is very recent to use. I know the chimney was just cleaned. However, if you notice the glazed creosote on everything, how it's kind of tarry black, we would have that over this crack if this was not recent. Now between the third and fourth tile, again another missing mortar joint. You can see this clean spot in the right, which shows air infiltration, air leaking into the flue and keeping creosote from forming at the crack. Another spot on that same joint, very large open gap, and the creosote is actually forming behind the flue tile. This is a safety hazard, as well as will cause deterioration to the chimney if this is let go. Between the fourth and the fifth, another joint missing. You can see in behind that we have had smoke staining. I don't have clean spots, so this shows me that it's not leaking air into the flue. Most likely it is being sucked out. Up a little further, we have another crack that's covered a little bit by glazing. Another void between tile. Another. Yet another further up. You can see this black shiny creosote. That is stage 3 or glazed creosote. It is not removable by brush. Another and another. Looking down the chimney from the top, there is one area that I'm going to have a difficult time relining. This mortar joint will have to be removed. That will be included in our quote. Removing any obstructions in the flue is what that line item will be called. You should receive a packet from me in the mail. Inside of that packet you will have a cover letter and 2 packets. One will be labeled for insurance company if you choose to go that route. The other will be labeled for your records. Hang on to that. Inside of both packets there will be these pictures printed out, a report stating what the pictures show us, and a proposal on the cost of the repair. Any questions, you can contact me directly at the office, 1-800-438-3583, or if it's immediate, you can email me directly. It comes through on my hip. That email address is kevon1300@gmail.com. That name is Kevon, K-E-V as in Victor. Thank you very much. You should expect that packet within 1 week.